Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn, juice up your phones, and pray for strong Wi-Fi, because the internet just witnessed a digital showdown of epic proportions. And it was all happening live. Tesehki didn't just drop hints, she launched a full-on verbal attack against none other than Remy Ma. Bold, unapologetic, and completely unfiltered, she did it right there on IG Live for the whole world to see. Question: what happens when someone who calls herself a real one gets labeled the side chick by the woman allegedly stealing her man? Answer: total mayhem. Unfiltered and raw. In a jaw-dropping live stream that had the comments section exploding, Tesehki snapped. She unleashed on Remy, calling her nothing more than Papoose's leftover fame prop and claiming she was the real side chick in this messy triangle. That's right. Tesehki flipped the script, suggesting that the woman who held it down for Papoose during his prison stretch was actually just filling a temporary role, and just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, Tesehki came locked and loaded. She dropped screenshots, timestamps, emoji-laced receipts, what she proudly declared as undeniable proof that Papoose was always hers, and that Remy's just refusing to face the truth. Welcome to the Petty Olympics, folks! And this IG. Lev, it was the championship round. Buckle up, because it's time to dive deep. Let's unpack the fallout. But first, back to where it all started. Because this wasn't just a clapback, it was a full-on digital takedown. And the one leading the charge, none other than Tesehki, the unpredictable firecracker of love and hip-hop turned viral social media force. Imagine this. Ring lights blazing, lashes on point, Wi-Fi flawless, and absolutely zero chill. Known for her raw, no-holds-barred energy, Tesehki hit that IG Live button like she was launching an airstrike. This wasn't some casual vent session. No, this was a direct hit aimed straight at Remy Ma, the iconic rapper, prison survivor, and longtime partner of Papoose. But according to Tesehki, Remy wasn't holding it down. She was just hanging around. Let's hit rewind for a second. The whispers had been swirling for weeks. Quiet talk that Papoose and Tesehki had gotten a little too cozy during a behind-the-scenes moment from a promo shoot no one even remembers now. Fans shrugged it off, bloggers called it a stretch, but insiders, they were already raising eyebrows and dropping subtle clues. Then came the birthday clip, a quick 7-second video where Papoose is seen whispering something to Tesehki, followed by her blushing, smirking, and giving him a hug that looked way more than friendly. The internet lost its mind. Was it innocent? Just typical industry love? Or was it the first glimpse into a much messier situation? Jump to last night. No filter, no heads up. Just Tesehki on IG Live, hair laid, nails razor sharp, sipping what looked like Hennessy and pure heat. And her opening line? Y'all keep calling me the side chick, but let's talk about the one out here begging for a man who already left. Boom. The comment section exploded, but she wasn't even close to done. Tesehki went full scorched earth, calling Remy Ma a washed-up storyline and dragging her for clinging to Papoose like it's still 2006, like he's out here rocking DRAGS as a symbol of ride-or-die loyalty. Then came the moment that lit everything up. Tesehki turned her phone to the camera, cool, composed, and completely unbothered. What she showed: screenshots, messages, alleged DMs, and even a FaceTime call log under the name Pap Snake. Viewers barely had time to react before she hit them with the line, "Just remember, I let her think she still mattered." Excuse me? The chat exploded. Thousands were watching live. Comments were flying in. One fan yelled, "Not the snake! Emoji!" While some begged for Remy to clap back, the comment section had already gone nuclear. Not Remy being the actual side. "Chick, I'm gagging," one user posted. Another chimed in, "Somebody check on Remy Ma, this is straight Mortal Kombat." And the kicker? Sis really pulled out the PowerPoint receipts. And just when you thought it couldn't go any harder, Tesehki dropped one final blow before ending the live for now. Let me know when she's ready to talk grown woman business. Until then, tell the wife to stay in her lane. Mic dropped. The internet instantly combusted. Within the hour, hashtags like Remy Ma and Papoose and Nike Truth were trending everywhere. Fan accounts were reposting every second, gossip blogs went into full-blown meltdown mode, and even blue-check celebs were sliding into the comments with emojis. But then came the twist. Remy Ma said nothing. No IG stories, no cryptic bars, no subs on Twitter, just pure calculated silence. And that silence, it threw gasoline on the fire. Because suddenly, this wasn't just messy drama. It became an ego war. And with Remy refusing to clap back, the internet started asking, was Tesehki actually telling the truth? By sunrise, fans had turned into full-blown internet investigators. They were matching outfits, dissecting timestamps, and combing through Papoose's Instagram activity like seasoned FBI agents. One suspicious like on a mirror selfie from Tesehki, a fiery comment he dropped on her video 3 weeks back. Then came the follow, unfollow, refollow drama that had Twitter in a frenzy. But the real kicker? Red Table Tea blog dropped an exclusive bombshell. Papoose was allegedly spotted entering Tesehki's Atlanta hotel last month. And according to sources, he left solo around 3 a.m. At this point, it wasn't just Tesehki sounding off on IG Live. It felt like Remy Ma's public image was unraveling in real time. But just when fans thought the chaos had peaked and the internet could finally catch its breath, Tesehki returned. That's right. Part 2 of the live dropped. And this time, she wasn't just waving around screenshots, she was reading DMs out loud, word for word, timestamped receipts. And just when we thought the Wi-Fi couldn't handle more heat, boom! Tesehki hit live again, rocking a new wig, a fresh glass of Henny, and that same mischievous grin that basically screamed, "Remy Ma, you picked the wrong one!" The screen lit up instantly. Over 70,000 viewers poured in within minutes. Verified accounts flooded the chat. And Tesehki, cool, wild, and unbothered. She was there to finish what she started. "Since y'all wanted part 2, she said, let's go through the messages he really didn't want out." Then came the storm. With her long acrylic nails tapping away, Tesehki pulled up what she claimed were DMs from Papoose's secret backup account. The kind with no profile pic, no bio, and just one follower. Tesehki. She scrolled and read aloud. "Here's Pap begging me to come through while his wife's out promoting her little podcast tour. Saying he's tired of pretending, tired of the cameras, tired of being Mr. Remy Ma." She kept reading, and those supposed messages hit harder than any diss track. "You get me? With you, I can breathe. With her, I'm just surviving." The comment section went absolutely wild. Not Mr. Blacklove himself saying this. He was just preaching loyalty last week. Somebody check on Remy. Tesehki had the IG streets on fire, but she wasn't even close to finished. Then came the game changer. Audio. Yes, voice notes. Allegedly from Papoose himself. A familiar voice echoed through the live stream, saying things like, "I just want peace. I want something real. It's different with you. You don't bring that. Pressure." Whether these voice notes were fully verified or not seemed irrelevant at that point. The damage was already done. The public's perception of Papoose, a man who had built his entire image on loyalty, commitment, and unwavering support for his wife, Remy Ma, was quickly dismantled. The image of the devoted husband and ride-or-die partner began to crumble, and he was suddenly being painted as an emotional cheater, a man who had betrayed his wife in the most public and personal of ways. As rumors exploded across social media, Remy Ma remained eerily silent. No comments, no public statements, just a void of nothingness while the storm raged on. Fans and followers were desperate for answers, but Remy offered none. Her silence spoke volumes, though. Meanwhile, Tesehki, fully aware of the chaos she had stirred, thrived in the middle of it all. She embraced every moment of the drama, stepping deeper into the spotlight. "I'm not the side piece. I'm the next level," Tesehki boldly declared, refusing to be painted as anyone's second choice. "Don't be mad, because your man moved on." Then came the savage punch that sent shockwaves through the internet. She might have stayed loyal through it all, but he got bored of the journey. Now, he's with me. That statement was like throwing gasoline on an already raging fire. Twitter erupted instantly, flooding with memes, reaction threads, and people breaking down the messy love triangle with passionate intensity. Fans began scouring old Instagram posts, examining Papoose's absences from public events and his stiff expressions in red carpet photos. It was like an investigative mission was underway. Insider sources soon began to confirm the rumors. Things between Papoose and Remy had been shaky for a while, long before the scandalous audio had surfaced. The layers of drama continued to unravel, and the entire saga became the talk of the internet. Tesehki had fully embraced the spotlight, basking in the public's attention as the buzz surrounding her grew louder, both online and on the streets. Everyone had expected her to eventually fade back into the background, but just when it seemed like she might go quiet, she turned the tables. In a bold move, Tesehki revealed a gold chain with a pendant marked P, a gift from none other. Then Papoose? The same week, Remy Ma posted a throwback photo of her and Papoose celebrating their anniversary. "Looks like we both got surprises," Tesehki teased, her smirk amplifying the intrigue. The internet exploded. Hashtags like NotNecklaceGate, Remy Ma vs. Tesehki, and Papoose exposed began trending instantly. Fans and social media users couldn't get enough of the drama, and soon, it seemed like the entire industry was talking about it. In a quick attempt to control the narrative, Papoose's team issued a weak, vague statement to address the growing controversy. However, the attempt to silence the noise backfired. The statement was swiftly deleted, but by then, the damage was done. The public outrage now shifted toward Papoose, with followers criticizing him for his silence and questioning why he wasn't addressing the situation head-on while everything unfolded in the public eye. While Tesehki reveled in the attention, Remy Ma remained eerily silent. The silence, however, was strategic. Behind the scenes, Remy was already preparing her next move, one that would shake the narrative to its core. Instead of engaging directly on social media, Remy made a quiet but powerful return, and unannounced. Appearance at Hot 97. Clad in all black with gold hoops shining, her expression unreadable, she sat down with Ebro and took control of the conversation. With a calm but assertive demeanor, she declared, "I made that man." It was clear that Remy's silence had been a calculated move, and her presence spoke volumes. "If there's a side chick, it's whoever he kept hidden from me." No theatrics, just raw honesty. She owned their issues, revealed at the anniversary. Post came during counseling and finished with a brutal line. "I don't fight for scraps, I toss them." Then she dropped a freestyle. Pure emotion, lyrical heat, and all the raw Bronx energy you could handle. Remy Ma responded with quiet strength, subtly shading Tesehki without even mentioning her name. While Tesehki tried to hold onto the limelight, with cryptic captions, fans quickly branded her a clout chaser. Meanwhile, Remy and Papoose made a public appearance at a charity event, calm and united. Papoose took responsibility, admitting, "There's work I need to do." But by then, the damage had already been done. Tesehki's big reveal fizzled out, and her time in the spotlight quickly disappeared. Remy emerged as the victor, reclaiming control of her narrative. This wasn't just a relationship drama, it was a battle for dominance. And over at Gossip Spill TV, we saw the whole thing unfold in real time.